Hey, I'm Mike Donovan. I'm the co-founder of NicheTwins.com, and I started blogging in early 2020 with my first site. And that site, during the time that I owned it and the sale of the site, did over seven figures in profit. And I attribute a ton of my success with that site to my ability to do great keyword research. And the tool that I use personally is called KeySearch. That's keysearch.co. And that's the tool that we're looking at here today. And I want to review with you one of my favorite features of this tool, which is called Site Explorer. So I'm on KeySearch, and at the top here, if I click on Explorer, it's going to bring me to this page. And basically, Site Explorer gives you the ability to enter in your domain or any other domain on the internet, and it's going to give you, a pretty in-depth overview of that site and look at a variety of different metrics that then you can use in your own research and your own content creation. And we'll go through some of those. And so since I've sold my first site, I started a second site called StayNewEngland.com. It's a travel site about traveling in the New England region within the United States. My wife and I started this a little over a year ago. And so I put in StayNewEngland.com, I click search, and let's just go one by one through each of these buckets of information to get you oriented. So domain strength is KeySearch's version of domain authority or domain rating, DA, DR. All of these different keyword research tools kind of have their own scoring. In the case of KeySearch, it's a score between 0 and 10. 10 would indicate a very highly authoritative website. My site's very new. I don't have a ton of backlinks, as we'll look at in a moment. And so it's 1.5 out of 10. So it's a very low domain strength, domain authority website at the moment, which I intend to change over time. Score to target. So this gives you actually, based on your backlink profile, your overall domain strength, it'll tell you, actually, I should be targeting keywords that score 29 or less. So those are pretty low competition. Basically, because I don't have a strong domain authority, I'm more likely to rank for keywords that KeySearch is indicating are fairly easy to rank for with a score of 29 or less. And this will change based on the website that you're looking at. And it's a good benchmark. You don't have to follow it, of course, verbatim, but it gives you a sense of what you may or may not be able to compete for. Next is backlinks. So this will tell you the total number of websites that are actually linking, or not websites, individual websites, but total number of links in general that are linking to your website. How many of those are do follow versus no follow? So obviously you want more do follow. This is what passes what they call link juice to your website. The more do follow links you have, the more authority. If those sites are authoritative and they're linking to you, you're going to get some of that authority in Google's eyes when you get do follow links. And then occasionally websites will no follow the link, which means they don't pass that juice onto you, but there's still some studies to show that no follow links are actually valuable still. And so you could also click view backlinks, and this is going to pull up all of the different backlinks that this site that my site actually has, what the anchor text is, domain strength, is it follow, do follow. You can export this out into a report. You can do a couple more interesting things here. But if we jump back over to the Explorer page, we'll also see referring domains. And so referring domains will always be less than backlinks. And that's because referring domains is actually saying how many unique websites link to your site. And so, whereas if there's one website that links to your site 7 times, that's only counted once under referring domains, whereas it would be counted 7 times in the backlinks count. And so it gives you kind of a high level overview of how many different websites are actually ranking, or rather linking to your website. And you can view those domains as well by clicking view domains. Next up, organic keywords. So it'll tell you overall what the estimated traffic is for this website. And it'll also tell you how many keywords, organic keywords, you're ranking, that this domain is ranking for today. It'll tell you some of the top keywords that you're ranking for, some of the traffic that you're getting, some of the difficulty scores of those keywords. And then you can click view top pages. This will pop up and basically it'll just organize what are the pages that are on Stay New England today that are currently pulling in the most organic traffic for that particular website. And so you can see the number one page on my site is Beacon Hill Restaurants. That gets a ton of traffic every month, about 1,500 viewers per month. And then you can scroll down and just see, one by one, what are the top pages for this particular website. You can do something similar for view keywords. If I click that, it's going to pull up all of the keywords that this site currently ranks for, and you can get more information as well. On the right-hand side, you'll see sort of a graph over time that shows the do follow backlinks that this site is getting. This is helpful if you want to get a sense of, is the site sort of organically growing over time, or is there like 1 month where they gain a ton of backlinks? That's, in my eyes, that's a bit of a red flag. You should really gradually gain backlinks as you grow your website. And this will give you a sense of what that trend looks like over time. Are you gaining backlinks? Are you losing them? And so you can kind of figure out some interesting information there. And then if you toggle over to traffic view, this will tell you how much traffic the website is getting per month. This is actually pretty spot on what I actually am getting, around 5,000 visitors a month. Not a ton of content on there, but that's, we're adding more and more content as we go. And so this will give you a time 12-month view of how traffic is progressing and what that looks like over time. If we scroll down, top competitors, so this will tell me all of the number one competitors in my space that compete for similar keywords. And so you can see TripAdvisor, Yelp, actually blockislandinfo.com. So I have a lot of Block Island content right now. It's Block Island heavy content because I don't have a ton of content, but most of it is Block Island. And so I'm competing with them. There's a bunch of Reddit content around New England travel, opentable.com. And if I click view competitors, it'll pull up a bigger list with more information around those competitors as well. And then the top referring domains. So domains that are linking to my website, what are the most authoritative domains or examples? And so dailymail.co, I have a link from lifewire.com, thesun.co, Dallas News. And if you click view more, you'll get a bigger list of those high authority websites that are linking to this particular domain. And then finally, if we round this out at the bottom here, you get a quick ranking distribution view that shows you 4 particular pages and keywords, like where are you ranking? So 32 of my keywords are ranking between the 1 and 3 position. 40 are in between the 4 and 10. I have a bunch of keywords that are ranking way back in Google search. And so this just gives you kind of an overall distribution of where your keywords are currently falling within the SERPs in Google. And then finally, what are the top anchors of links to your site? And so right now, Best Block Island, if I hover over this, Best Block Island beaches, staynewengland.com. Obviously, that makes sense, right? A lot of people that are linking to my site are going to just use my full domain. And then you can see there's a handful of other anchors as well. And if you click view anchors, it'll show you what's the actual text that people are putting in their site to link to your site or to the site that you're looking at. So that's the overall Site Explorer tool within KeySearch. I use it almost every day for sites that I'm interested in, how big they are, how much traffic they're getting, so on and so forth. It's a great feature. I find it incredibly useful. I hope you do too. And we'll talk soon. Thanks.